Greetings to Dr. Imran. We are from Group 11. We will present about the strategic report audit of AirAsia. My name is Dinesh Priya, metric number 275451. I will explain about the company's profile. Asia Berhad is a company that manages the airline business. The company provides a variety of services, including air transportation, which serves both domestic and international flights. The company was founded on the year 1993, which the main hub is located on Kuala Lumpur International Airport. So the company's specialty is it is a low-cost carrier which provides low ticket prices and it provides simple and quality service to the passengers. So the mission of the company is to ensure that the AirAsia is accessible and affordable choice flight for everyone by reducing the fares. And second is to keep producing only the best product while incorporating cutting-edge technological advances to cut the operational costs and also to boost the service quality. And the third is to create an Asian brand that is worldwide recognized. So the objective of the company is to provide a low-cost carrier airline service at low price and also to grow as region's dominant low-cost carrier airline and to be able to offer low-cost carrier to everyone that is affordable and also to keep a high quality service by lowering the production costs.
My name is Nurhasinda Shazwani. My metric number is 275613. I will present about the company issue. Firstly, loss of income due to COVID-19 pandemic. AirAsia suffered the biggest revenue loss in 2020. AirAsia Berhad lost a lot of money due to less demand for airline services. Physical movement was restricted and borders were closed, preventing people from migrating. As a result, people are unable to participate in airline-related activities such as tourism. Next is limited operation area. Travel restriction and total lockdown imposed in several nations across the world have resulted in a limited AirAsia operation region. The pandemic has made travel into any country difficult, and strict travel regulations are constantly changing depending on the pandemic situation in any given state. As a result, AirAsia is forced to restrict its region of operation. Lastly, poor customer service. According to the Asian Post, Malaysia AirAsia is facing a wave of complaints from customers who says that they have still not been refunded for flights that were cancelled or rescheduled during the pandemic. Many of the complaints have been directed to AVA, AirAsia only chat box, which is the only line of communication between customers and the airline for issues involving bookings or flight. It is hard to communicate with AVA live chat as it is not helpful at all. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ainul Hanani binti Muhammad Husni and my metric number is 275667. I will present about SWOT analysis. Asia's strength is low operational and maintenance expenses, low cost carriers, airline timetable flexibility, effective management, and scale economy. Next is AirAsia weaknesses. Number one is receive a large number of customer dissatisfaction. Number two is inadequate training. Number three is use of dictatorial administration. Number four, no upkeep, repairs, and upgrade. And number five is no frills. The next is AirAsia's opportunities. Increase business diversification, invite more investors, continue to serve as the only low-cost flight after the pandemic, collaboration with other industry, earning and awards, maintaining a positive company image. And the last analysis is threat. Number one is the Malaysian government is hesitant to assist AirAsia with their fiscal struggle. Number two, they spend a fortune on aviation maintenance because of late arrival. Number three, AirAsia's flight range is likely to be reduced in the future. Number four, AirAsia is decreasing its workforce due to the pandemic. Number five, cancel the plane order due to pandemic. And lastly, return an aircraft to lessor also due to the pandemic. Next, I will present about TOS analysis. SO strategy, optimizing low cost and shorter turnaround times in order to draw in the rising domestic industry. Use excellent advertising and marketing to reach the expanding middle class. And lastly, with great management develop into other businesses. ST strategy, maintaining low cost operational costs for the AirAsia personnel, using the low cost and powerful branding to deal with economic uncertainties. Number three, preserve positive connection with the government. Next, WO strategy, increase both service and quality level by collaboration with other aircraft industry. Number two, training gaps can be filled by exchange skill with cooperative partner. Number three is by eliminating non-essential, AirAsia can continue to be a low-cost airline. And lastly, WT strategy tackles the problem of user satisfaction while lowering the labor. Number 2 is Asia's no-frills attitude allow it to manage its financial loads. And lastly, a lesser personnel allow the administration groups to concentrate more on employee training.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Nakib bin Azri. My matrix number is 275605, and I will be presenting on iFast and eFast. So we will start with strength. Strength number 1, we give after giving the rating, the weighted score is 0.14, and the second strength is 0.75. Next is strength number 3. Strength number 3 is the weighted score is 0.63, and the fourth strength is 0.15. And lastly, for strength is scale of economy. The weighted score is 0.39. And then we continue to weakness. Weakness number 1 is 0.05 weighted score. Weakness 2, 0.2. Weakness 3, 0.5. Weakness 4 is 0.22. And lastly, the weakness number 5 is 0.1. So the total score, weighted score for the iFast is 3.155. So next we will go to eFast, which is similar to iFast, but the difference is we analyze the external factor of the company, which is opportunity and threat. First, we will go through the opportunity first. So opportunity number 1 is 0.65, and then opportunity number 2, 0.15, and then following that 0.75, and opportunity number 4 is 0.15, and finally the final opportunity is 0.4. And next we will go through the threat. Threat number 1, the weighted score is 0.01. Threat number 2 is 0.15. Threat number 3 is 0.45. Following that, threat number 4 is 0.15, and threat number 5 is 0.03, and finally the threat number 6 is 0.03. So the total score for the weighted score of the eFast for Asia is still 3.01.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Khairinaja binti Muhammad Tua and my matric number is 275654. I will be presenting about strategic factor analysis summary or SFAS. Before I started, SFAS is the list of the most important internal factor and external factor from iFast and eFast which presented just now. Firstly, the strength that we pick is low operating and maintenance expenses. As for the weight, we gave 0.05 and rating is 2.80 and the duration is intermediate. Secondly, the strength is budget airline. The weight for the impact to the industry is 0.15 and rating we gave 5.0 and the duration is a long term since it is hard for the company to gain trust to be low ticket pricer carrier. The weaknesses is use authoritarian management which gave impact to the industry weight for 0.20 given rating is 0.5 and the duration for this factor is intermediate. Next weakness is no upkeep, repairs or overhauling which bears 0.1 weight with rating 2.2 and duration is intermediate. Next is for opportunity. Opportunity is business diversification and remain as the only budget airline. Both bear weight of 0.15 and given rating of 5.0 while the duration is both long term. Next is for the threat. Firstly, reduced flight. The impact to the industry was weight of 0.15 while for rating we gave 3.0 which resulting in intermediate duration for this factor. Lastly, reduced labor which bear 0.05 weight and 3.0 rating given but however the duration is short since it is still recovering phase from the pandemic. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ammar bin Bakri. My matrix number 275750. So in my part, about the recommendations or suggestion about strategies that we can propose to the company. So here are some strategies that we propose for Asia to strengthen their performance of operation as well as the financial performance. Firstly, we look at capital raising, short-term liabilities and business expansion strategies. This kind of strategy is defined under the level of corporate strategy, where the organization defines and decides to increase their capital to settle off short-term liabilities. Therefore, AirAsia increased their capital aims to cover the short-term liabilities such as fuel hedge, aircraft supplies and spare parts, aircraft lease deposits, cash, bank balance, and also general working costs. The capital is met by obtaining funding from 3 banks which amounted 500 million loan. The second one is business expansion through diversification strategy. The company is expanding their business to the unrelated industry from its main core business, which is airlines industry. So it can be proven as a conglomerate diversification strategy. When the COVID-19 attacked in 2020, AirAsia built an application namely as AirAsia Food for the reason of food delivery services, same as Foodpanda and Grab at some specific regions. This application functions by sending live updates to the customers of the rider's location through WhatsApp. So for the next part, where third and fourth strategy, so we look at the third strategy is expansion of AirAsia digital strategy. This strategy is clarified as a corporate level strategy as well as conglomerate diversifications. So here the company aims to attempt of becoming a digital first company that places importance on the benefits of collaborations. For example, AirAsia Digital is built to make it easier for consumers to book hotels, buy airline tickets and other services provided by AirAsia. And the last strategy we propose to AirAsia is climate strategy, where the company takes responsibility to strengthen commitment to reach target net zero carbon 2050. So this is aim where provided with 4 key ways of AirAsia to move toward net zero by 2050. These 4 key ways has been discussed earlier in part 2 analysis, which I stated here: fleet management, operational eco-efficiencies, carbon offsetting, and also using sustainable aviation fuel or SAF strategy. So the climate strategy will be examined, reviewed annually, and they will make updates on the changes to meet new developments. Thank you.